Hey everybody, Oversports here. Today we've got a very special video. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about the 2017 Wisconsin Badgers football season. We're going to be making a few predictions along the way. So, last season the Badgers finished 11-3. They won the Big Ten West and they lost the Big Ten Championship 38-31 against Penn State. But they did win the Cotton Bowl 24-15 over the Western Michigan Broncos. They finished 9th in the AP poll, 9th in the coaches poll, and 8th in the college football playoff. Now the Badgers did lose some key defensive players last season, but last season's depth we had is going to carry over this season, so I'm not going to expect too much of a drop-off there, and if there is a drop-off in the defense, it's not going to be by that much because our defense has always had a lot of depth, and the guys coming up this year is going to have a lot of talent, and we're going to be pretty good. There's one player in particular that I want to talk about now, and that's Alex Hornibrook. Alex Hornibrook, last season, he split some time with senior quarterback Bart Houston, and during that time he got to play, he showed a lot of tremendous potential for me. He had good footwork, he had really good touch on his throws. Occasionally he'd let one sail, but that's probably because of his nerves or his inexperience. Now, he has the starting position locked down, I think, and he has a real chance to be the best quarterback that Wisconsin has had since Russell Wilson. The lack of a good and consistent quarterback has really been Wisconsin's Achilles heel ever since that year we had Russell Wilson, and it's really prevented Wisconsin from being a truly top-tier team. Now with Hornibrook having a year of experience and no competition for the starting job, I believe he has a chance to be what Wisconsin needs to get over the top. Now, game-by-game predictions here. I'm going to give you a little game-by-game prediction. Now, the first game of the season, we've got Utah State. And this could be a little bit of a scare because it's the opener, and Utah State has always been a pretty decent program. And the team, obviously, it's going to be their first game. They haven't settled in yet. And I think it'll be a close game through maybe 3 quarters, but the Badgers will pull away in the 4th. So I'll say that's a win there. Florida Atlantic at home, that'll be a win. At BYU, tough call, could be a sneaky game that Wisconsin has some trouble with. BYU is a good program and they could sneak up on us, but I'm still going to say that Wisconsin's experience prevails. Now, Northwestern here, this is going to be a big test for the Badgers. Now, Northwestern has always been known for playing the Badgers well, and they always seem to play their best game against the Badgers, but the Badgers are at home here, so I'm going to give them a win. At Nebraska, now this is going to be a very tough game for the Badgers. It's a toss-up to me, honestly. Nebraska is going to compete in the West this season, and I'm not really feeling too well about going into Lincoln and winning. It's going to be a pretty hostile environment. I'm going to say we lose this one. This is going to be a game that's going to be pretty tough for us. It's going to be a big road challenge. But, I mean, you never know. We'll see. I think that we're going to lose, though. Purdue win. Maryland, we're going to win. At Illinois, probably going to win. At Indiana, Indiana doesn't really have a defense. No matter how good their offense is, they probably won't win this one either. It'll be easy for us to control the clock, so that'll be a win. Now, we got Iowa here, which will be another tough game with a Big Ten West competitor, but it's at home. And Iowa's a little bit like Northwestern. They're kind of always just hanging around and ready to creep up on us. But if we play our game, stick to the game plan, we'll win that one. Now, next game is Michigan. That's a really tough game to say. It'll probably be a primetime matchup, and it'll be at Camp Randall. Now, both teams play very similar styles of football, and I'm going to give the Badgers this game because they have the home field advantage here. They're more experienced than last year when they came into Ann Arbor and played them. So I'm going to say the Badgers won this game. At Minnesota to finish off the season, Minnesota always plays us pretty tough, and it'll be even tougher since we're on the road, but that's still a win to me. Overall, not too tough of a schedule to me. Every game is pretty winnable, but there are a few that can creep up on the Badgers if they aren't careful. Now, my final prediction is going to be 11-1 will be Big Ten West champs, and I believe we'll face the Buckeyes in a Big Ten title game that will decide which Big Ten representative goes to the playoff. Now, it's too early for me to make predictions about that game, but I mean, the Badgers will either be in the college football playoff, or they will be in a New Year's Six bowl. So either way, it's going to be a very successful year this year. Now, do the Badgers have a shot at the playoff this season? A lot of people are saying, they're kind of on the fringe there, but I say they absolutely have a chance at making the playoffs this year. They're a very overlooked and underrated team, just like last year. A lot can change between now and January 2 in the college football landscape. It'll still be a great year regardless, and I think it'll be a year that ranks up there among the best years in Wisconsin football history. We've gotten better and better every year under Paul Chryst, and now I believe we have a quarterback that can deliver in ways that Joel Stave and Bart Houston couldn't. Anyways, that's all I really have to say in this video. This is a very good Wisconsin Badgers team that's pretty overlooked in my opinion, and I'm really looking forward to this season. Just so you know, though, I'm not going to have a Badger Talk series because I feel like my time is going to be pretty limited with me making Pack Talk and Brew Talk and eventually Buck Talk in October. I don't know if I'm going to find a way to fit Badger Talk in, and I'm honestly not as big of a Badgers fan as I am a Bucks, Brewers, or Packers fan, but I still really like the team, and this is going to be a really fun year. And if the Badgers win a good game or beat Michigan or beat Nebraska, I might make a reaction video to that. We'll see, but that's a long ways off. We don't have to worry about that right now. Anyways, that's all I really have to say in this video. Leave a like and subscribe, and also check out Brewpack 8's channel. He's got a lot of great talk and highlight videos that I think you should check out. I'll leave a link in the description. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.